right, I am back tonight for Raw after Mania. Well, welcome back to Wide World Wrestling Podcast. Thank you for joining me once again. We just came out of WrestleMania weekend. We are now in the fallout watching the Raw after Mania. Thanks for joining, Deshaun. It's time for Raw indeed. Hope everybody's having a good evening out there. We are back. Aaron, what's going on, man? Thanks for joining tonight, all the way from across the pond. We are in the fallout of WrestleMania. Man, that was a crazy weekend. I really have no complaints. Really, I'm not disappointed at WrestleMania at all this year. It was awesome. It was fucking awesome. Let's just put it at that. And there was a lot of heat on Twitter about John Cena winning the undisputed title. There's a lot of heat about Jay winning the heavyweight title. Oh man, it was crazy weekend in the fallout with Paul Heyman and Roman Reigns and CM Punk. Man, we're gonna see what's going down tonight on Monday Night Raw. Thanks for joining me tonight on a warm Monday up here where I'm at. Aaron says, "I'm too old. I'm too old for this. Staying up." Oh yeah, it is. It is late at night where you're at. I forgot you're hanging in there. You're a dedicated fan. I'm the same way too. Thanks for joining me tonight. Sean says, where do you live? Oh, I'm in Colorado right now. I live up in Colorado. But yeah, Connor is on his way back home. He may or may not be popping up tonight, but we'll see what happens. But thank you for joining in. Sean says, I was very disappointed in the main event last night. Oh, you were? Like, where the hell was The Rock at? That was the only disappointment was The Rock wasn't there. To be honest with you, man, I mean, I don't have a problem with Cena winning the match. My only issue was why the fuck was Travis there in the first place? That's my only issue. Why the hell was he even there? Aaron says Deshaun The Rock was apparently in Hawaii promoting a movie. That makes sense. That when is that dude? When is that dude not shooting a movie? He's always shooting something. But yeah, man, hell of a weekend. We had the return of Bailey, of course. I mean, not Bailey, Becky. That was awesome. The return of Becky coming back and winning the tag team titles with Lyra, which was a great moment. I'm a huge fan of both Lyra and Becky. So it was awesome. It was great. I'm gonna put my Bluetooth up. But yeah, I was thoroughly in all in when it came down to WrestleMania. It was a great event over the weekend. I really don't have any huge complaints. I mean, but like I said, the only match that bit lackluster in my book was Ray Phoenix and Chad. But other than that, I mean, it was still a great event. I mean, overall, I give it. I forgot I didn't even give it a rating last night. I think overall, the rating that I give WrestleMania Night Two is also was also a 9, a solid 9. Aaron says, I'm hoping the carry that cross crash out is a work. Oh yeah, I did hear about that. I did hear about that. But really, what are they really doing with Cross, man? I mean, let's be honest. But don't get me wrong, Karrion Cross, I love what they're doing with this character. Like he's playing this devil's advocate type of character, where he's like, it's like go ahead, take that drink. It's not gonna hurt. It's just one drink. Or yeah, go ahead, cheat on your wife. It's okay. She's never gonna know. He's playing that kind of character that kind of pushes you to do bad things. And I like that kind of thing. I think they should use more of that, but I don't know if they know what they're gonna do with them. But it's just my opinion. Deshaun says, of course, he was in Hawaii. He shouldn't have been involved himself. He shouldn't have involved himself in the story if if he's not going to play a part of one of the biggest stages of the year. To be honest with you, I gotta disagree with you there, Deshaun. I think he already played his part. His part was already, he already did his thing. I think he was there merely as a vehicle for the WrestleMania match itself. In my eyes, I don't think he was needed at all. Really, I think his job was already done, and that was to facilitate the heel turn of John Cena. That was the main job. That was the main point of it all, was to facilitate that heel turn. And I think that The Rock did it, to a T. So yeah, I mean, in my eyes, I don't think he was really needed. I think he did the damage already. And Sean says that was great. That was excuse me. If that was a work, Cross did great. It could be a work. You never know. Jason says he did call himself Killer Cross again, which is exciting. Yeah, I've heard. I haven't looked at it yet. I have to look at it. Well, here comes John Cena after winning the undisputed title. I hear you just shitting on wrestling. All of a sudden. And I do love how he doesn't have any lights. It's just plain in the back, John Cena, and he walks out. And he's wearing the title backwards, no less. He's wearing the title backwards, dude. I like that. All right, here we go. Aaron, any predictions on potential NXT call ups or tonight or returns? Ooh, that's a good question. I'm predicting that Rusev makes an appearance. Uh, I mean, I don't know. There could be some call ups from NXT. I'm not sure who though. Maybe the return of Asuka. Uh, I mean, yeah, I mean, there's a few names that go in my head. Riley, what's going on, man? Thanks for joining. Riley says John Cena. Hopefully, we get something good tonight. I agree. There's been a lot of people shitting on John Cena right now, but me personally, I want to see where this is going. I want to see where all this goes. Could it just be leading back to Cody just for getting the title back? Who knows? Who knows? I mean, personally, I hope that it leads up to another match with Cody, and then Cody getting that title back eventually. And I mean, you think about it, SummerSlam, that'd be a good match. It would be a great match. In fact, you put it on SummerSlam, it's perfect. That's a perfect match for that. Let's see. Let's see the comments. Aaron says this man basically is telling Stu, the camera guy, so I guess yeah, he did that. And him and Stu have been cool for years. Aaron says, I want an Ethan Page or Trick. Oh, Trick Williams call up. That would be nice. That would be nice to see Trick Williams on the main roster. But we shall see what happens, man. Hopefully they're gonna do some decent call ups and some returns. I mean, it's the Monday after Raw. There's usually some big shit going down usually. So fingers crossed for like I'm hoping to see, like I said, maybe Rusev or Oscar. That'd be great. You can't deny. I mean, the fans have been clamoring to see Rusev. That's what I was just saying, Riley. What if Rusev returns tonight? I mean, because I've heard that he is in town. From what I've heard, he is around. So if this does come to pass, it's gonna be great. Oh, now my stuff wants to start buffering. Anyway, but yeah, I think it's a great thing. If hopefully if these people are returning, but who's to say? John Cena in the middle of the ring with the title is crazy. He's being such an asshole too, man. I love it. I'm enjoying it. I'm enjoying Cena's heel run. Let's see. Hush, stop it. Don't you start, Bailey. Aaron says, "Give me Hendry or a riot. Are you gonna have your own personal riot? Go for it, bro." Yeah, that's another thing. Joe Hendry came out of nowhere last night to face Randy Orton. That was a pretty fun match. And the place went insane when Joe came out, man. It was nuts. You would have thought, the rocket came out or some shit. That pop was huge. That's the thing. Now the crowd's chanting them. Did this backfire? Did the whole because the crowd's chanting them on? Oh, I dropped my controller. Don't want to drop that. You gotta admit, he does look pretty cool with that belt. Bully. Aaron says, "Yo, that's so cool." His side plates say 17 times. I saw that. That is pretty cool. I have to admit, he pretty much crushed Ric Flair's record last night. Damn it! I want. I don't know. I guess times got to. I guess times change, and you got to change with it. I guess. I don't like it, but it is what it is, right? I wonder what Ric Flair thinks of all this, though. I wonder. Now he's saying that the fans want an apology. Are you serious? I love John. I love the John Cena heel man right now. He is such an asshole. John Cena seems to have figured it out. Oh, the fans are going off. Aaron says a daily reminder to eat and acknowledge your OTC and also say I love you Fatu. Indeed. Bloodline are kind of doing their thing right now. They've been doing their thing for a long time, so it's not like it's anything new. John Cena is running everybody down right now, and he's all in black. I love that shit. It's cool. It's cool though. I can't even front. Oh, Cena says it don't mean anything. It's gonna break some kids' hearts right there. Those Make a Wish kids gonna be crying their asses off. Yeah, I like his shoes too, man. He's got some dope ass fit though. I can't even front on that. The fit is dope. I mean, he has a good point. He took on the ECW hardcore crowd. John Cena's laying it down right now, though. See, he's just asking the crowd to just say what. He's just asking them to say what. Take my head off. Okay, let me know if my TV gets too loud. All right. Yeah, let me know if my TV gets too loud. Anyway, ugh, my headphones are making my ears sweat. Anyway, he's talking as if he's just gonna kill the whole business. I like it though. This John Cena heel run is pretty cool though. I have to say. I'm just wondering where they're going with it because I feel like it's inevitable where he's gonna go back to being a baby face, but how they're gonna do it. You know, kind of like how Roman Reigns did. He was the biggest heel for a long time, and he just recently turned back into like the number one baby face. So I'm saying they're probably gonna do the same trajectory with this heel Cena. At some point in time, he's probably gonna come back and see the light and go back to being a baby face. That's what I'm predicting. That don't you dare, Bailey. Don't you start that. I agree, Aaron. He is crushing this heel shit, man. I am thoroughly enjoying it. And the thing is, they could have went so many routes with this John Cena heel, but I think they're doing it. They're playing it out the right way, in my opinion. I wouldn't say that Cody was out wrestled. Maybe outsmarted, but not out wrestled. John Cena said he out wrestled him. No, you didn't out wrestle him. Just had a plan in hand. And now he says he has a heart. It's a black heart, but he has one. And everybody's doing it. Bunch of marks. He's gonna flip everybody off, please. I thought he was gonna flip everybody off. That'd been so fire. It would have been so funny if he said, tell everybody to get their cameras out and he flips all of them off. That would have been cool.
Oh shit, Randy Orton. Randy Orton is challenging for the title. I think he's the one coming after John Cena. You know what? I am not mad at that. How many times have John Cena and Randy Orton went up and down the road? Yeah.
Yeah, I'm in. And I think Aaron's with me. And you did call it. You totally did.
Now I would love it if Randy won the undisputed title. Oh, that could you imagine? He wins the undisputed title for his last run before he decides to retire. Because from right here, and he's going to be retiring pretty soon. Him and Roman. Okay, I'm in 100%. Randy Orton. Yeah, I'm in. John Cena for the undisputed title. Come on now, take my money now. How many times have they been up and down the road? Okay, I'm in. I'm pretty sure there's gonna be a lot of people on Twitter. It's gonna be, oh, Randy and John again. No, come on. I can already hear them getting their pitchforks, grabbing their pitchforks, and lighting up their torches. Aaron says, "Just please, Randy, don't punt Cena. He can't handle another one." Now I say, screw that, man. Give him one good punt, then take that title. But I'm pretty sure Twitter's gonna be on fire about that. Well, not again. I don't want to see them fight again. I say, bring it on. Fuck it. I don't get tired of them doing it. Those are two people I don't get tired of seeing wrestle. There's some that you do get tired of, but Randy and John, Randy and John Cena is always going to be a good time watching them. And Aaron asks, so does this mean Randy will now be officially on Raw or in SmackDown? I think he's. I don't know. It's a good question. I don't know. If he was to have the seniority to float through, from both brands, that makes total sense. But I don't know. That's a good question. I personally don't know the answer to that, Aaron. But yeah, Becky was certainly a surprise. But I mean, it wasn't really a surprise because I knew that Becky was there night one. But I didn't know she was going to be returning into action and then winning the championship titles. That was pretty remarkable, to be honest with you. It's very few people that come back for a return and win a title. Very few. Deshaun says Orton versus Cena backlash. Probably. That's probably where they're headed at right now. Because I do see eventually probably Cody return, them coming back to Cody. Because that can probably be like for SummerSlam or some shit like that. Like you can do Cody and Cena part two at SummerSlam. That would make a lot more sense to me at least. Aaron says because he was mainly on SmackDown while feuding with KO. That's true. But Cena was on both shows. That's very true. So I don't know. I don't know, Aaron. I'm gonna have to do some looking into that because I would assume Randy would still be on both shows. Would still be on SmackDown. I don't know because they could be setting something up for Randy. As far as going for the title, this it may not even mean that he's going to Raw, especially you know, or specifically. Riley says when I was growing up, Cena and Orton were always feuding. Yeah, they were always feuding. I don't know how many fights they've had over the years, but to be honest with you, I don't get tired of watching them because they put on great matches anytime they're in the ring together. So I'm not. It's not going to be a disappointment. We already know that, you know. But I can already see people on Twitter like, "Oh, what the fuck? I don't want to see this again. Hey, see, WWE sucks. I don't want to see Randy and and Cena again. It's the same old story." Da, 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 da. That's the best part. That's the best part of it. It's they have an ongoing rivalry that stands the test of time. That's what professional wrestling is all about. You know, rivalries like Randy and John. That's what wrestling's all about, man. Those long term rivalries. You know. Has anybody out there in the chat play Clash of Clans? I'm not really a Clash of Clans kind of guy, but WWE's promoting the shit out of it. Jeez, these dogs down. My dogs downstairs are well, not my dogs. They were my brother's fiance dogs. Are just barking up a storm outside in the back. Luckily, you can't hear them. Aaron says, "Still can't believe I called the Dirty Dom." Yeah, you called that 100%, Aaron, and I give that to you, man. That was a good call. That was a good call. Out of the park, man. Really, I'll give you that one. Aaron says, "Wait, wasn't it Randy who punted Cena's dad?" Yes, Randy did punt Cena's dad in the head on Monday Night Raw. That did happen. So yeah, I mean they have this long-standing rivalry that I don't really get tired of. Because there's certain wrestlers out there that have long-standing rivalries, you know, that stand the test of time. Like think about it, like a Sting and Ric Flair. You know, they've had a rivalry all their career. You know, when they were doing their thing, all their career they were going at it, and nobody got tired of it because every time they got in that ring, they killed it. You know what I'm saying? So and Randy and John are kind of like that. They're kind of like Sting and Flair. You never get tired of watching them because it's always going to be a good match. You know. Riley says, "Yes, it was. Yeah, it was. It was Randy that punted his dad." Riley says, "This is the first time ever we will get a heel Cena versus a face Orton." You know what, Riley? I didn't even think about that. You're 100% correct. I didn't even think about that. I'll tell you, more history making, man. I didn't even think about that one. Let's see, trying to fix my damn stream here. Keeps on lagging on me here. My internet's just fine, but it's how it is when you live up in the mountains. Gotta deal with that. Let me get this situated. But yeah, man. I mean, I'm living the hill run right now. Aaron says, if I remember correctly, it was shoved. It was blah, blah, blah. If I remember correctly, it was shoved head Randy, and it was shaved head Randy. I don't know why I said shoved. Shaved head Randy. Yeah, he was shaved, and he was a nutcase at that time. Yeah, he was a big nutcase at the time. He was a nutcase. Even RKO'd Stephanie in front of Triple H. Yeah, I remember that. And he kissed her in front of Triple H, which really that's what made Triple H go to Randy's house and beat the shit out of him and throw Randy out of his own house. That was cool. I remember that moment. We have the tag team champions coming out. Deshaun says, "Yeah, always been a heel Orton. Yeah, always been heel Orton and babyface Cena. That's right. This is cool though. I like the dynamic switching though. That's cool. I love it. Now Becky returning was a shock as far as like her coming in the match. I was expecting her to come back. I was expecting her to come back tonight. To be honest with you, that's when I was expecting Becky to make her in-ring return was tonight. But they pulled the trigger and they made her one half of the tag team champions. That's cool. Aaron says, "Bring back the Randy. I beg." he was he was a menace. He was a menace to society. Yeah, back then when he had the shaved head, he was insane. He would. Let's see, what else did he do? Uh, didn't he? What other crazy shit did he do? I remember he said that Eddie was in hell, but he was in shade at that time. There was a lot of crazy shit he did over his career. Is this supposed to be a rematch tonight for the titles? Oh, it is a rematch. Okay, it's a rematch for the titles. I knew that was going to happen. Oh, had to sneeze. Oh, excuse me. Don't you start that barking, girl. Bailey, you hush. I don't want to hear it. See, daddy's on the air. Anyway. uh, Aaron says he done everything and Punk kicked everyone and their families. That's a true fact. Deshaun says, who's everyone going for? I'm going for the tag team champions right now, Becky and Lyra. I want to see where they're going with that run. I honestly do. And with her, with Lyra holding one half of the titles, this makes her a double champion. And the thing is, I mean, she's having a hell of a time on the main roster. She just got there, and she's already a double champ. You know, we were talking about that last night or the night before when she won it. Or yeah, yeah. I mean, it's great. I love watching this, and the growth of Lyra is cool to watch too. Because there were so many people that were complaining about her, like, "What's up with her? What about the story? Where's the story with her?" It's like that, people don't get it. You were watching her story, her rise to where she is now. I mean, that's the story. You know. Aaron says that Sean, I got Becky. They won't take the titles off of her first night back. Yeah, I'm thinking the same way too. Like she just returned, they're not gonna have her drop them right there. But at the same time, man, there's been a lot of unpredictable things going on. So who knows? Who knows what they decide to do? Aaron says this is basically Lyra's rookie year on the main roster. Yeah, it is. I think the only person that's had a better rookie year is probably Kurt Angle. He had a great rookie year. Paige, she had a pretty good rookie year. She won the championship on her first night. Yeah, I mean, if anybody remembers that, I think she beat AJ Lee for that, I believe. Yeah, it's pretty cool. You got some shenanigans going on here. Yeah, but I don't see them dropping. I don't see them dropping them tonight. I mean, if anything, let them hold the titles until like I would say SummerSlam, maybe SummerSlam, and they can drop the titles because Lyra's probably still going to be IC champion. So Aaron says, "Boo! I wanted the live. I wanted to live Red Gear from last night. Yeah. Oh, excuse me. She was looking bad as hell last night, though. I do agree. Red is Liv's color. It definitely is her color. That woman was popping last night, boy. Oh, we got a kick out. Another one. I do love this whole thing with Liv screaming at everybody nowadays. I love it. It's so cute. She thinks it's annoying, but I find it cute. And also a question for everyone. All right, Aaron has a question for the chat and for me and everyone watching. Shoot. Oh, jawbreaker on Rodriguez. Laura needs to tag out, man. She needs to get that tag. She is getting tore up in there. Aaron asks, "Do you think that we get a potential Dom face turn? We could see a Dom Rita reunion. You know what? I would love for that to happen. To be honest with you, I would. I mean, with Dom holding the IC title, it's just like with John Cena holding the undisputed title. I want to see where this is going. You know, and I'm sure Twitter's going to be. Twitter has been on fire about Dom winning the IC title. But I don't know. I think it'll be interesting to have a face turn. You know what I'm saying? The people, because the thing is, people were going nuts when he won. When he won the IC title, you would have. It felt like he was a babyface. The way people reacted whenever Dom won the title. So it's a possibility. It definitely is. Good question. Damn good question. Aaron says, "Dirty Dom and Mama Yeet." Oh yeah, I forgot her and Jay had a little thing going. Deshaun says, "Yeah, I've got Becky and Lyra as well. So we got Team Becky and Lyra in the house." All right, you finally got that tag. Becky is in, full of piss and vinegar, as they say. And the thing is, Becky's got a little bit of an ass now. It's not too big, not too small, but it's noticeable. Not bad at all. Exploder suplex in the middle of the ring. Liv kicks out. I'm glad my TV isn't too loud for y'all. I keep it pretty low as it is anyway. Unless I'm playing a video game, or I'm watching something like a cool movie. Oh, Liv! Oh, and Becky turns it around, and Raquel Rodriguez gets knocked off the ropes by Becky. Got the code breaker. Oh shit! Uh-oh. Liv was going for the finisher, and Becky stopped it. Becky pressed Y to get the counter. If you play 2K, you'll know that joke. Man, what a sequence. Becky pressed Y. I'm not sure what you would press on PS on the PlayStation, but on Xbox you press Y to get a counter. Aaron says, "Imagine they throw Rusev straight into a title to the title picture as Jay's first title defense." That I would lose it, dude. I would lose it. But you imagine if they did that, it's gonna be people on Twitter saying, "Well, why does he get to just jump in the front of the line? Duh, 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 blah blah blah, rabble, rabble, rabble. I'm gonna, grab my pitchfork." I mean, it's all people are always gonna hate on something, no matter what you do. Oh shit! Here we go. Power bomb off the top. Shit! Oh man, this is a good match. Damn. I have to fix my stream here. There we go. Power bomb. That was sick. Aaron says, oh, excuse me, Deshaun says that would be very surprising. I do wonder who Jay feuds against first, though. I do too. Maybe Breaker. That's not bad though, because he just lost. Breaker just lost the IC title, so Breaker's wide open for that. That's not a bad. It's not a bad take right there. Aaron says, "Ooh, Deshaun, that is good. Good shout because they didn't have the feud for the IC title. That's true. That could definitely work, Deshaun. I agree. Lyra doing some work tonight, and Liv is right there. Bailey, stop it. There's Bailey. I mean, there's Becky. I mean, I don't know why I keep saying Bailey. Oh shit! Get up there, Lyra. Get up there. Raquel's back up. Oh, that's a nice boot from Raquel. That was a nice boot. Damn, that was a nice fucking boot right there. Aaron says, I've been saying though, Braun is definitely a future world champion. I agree. He's gonna be holding the world title. I'm not sure which one, but he's gonna be holding the world title, whether it be undisputed or heavyweight. I see him holding heavyweight before anything. But I agree, 100%. Oh shit! Valkyria did the counter on her. Ah, just when she had it, Raquel's right there. And there's Becky right there. There you go, Becky. There you go. Get out of the way. Knock her off. Then you got nothing but oh shit. Just live. She's wide open. Oh shit. Damn. Lyra sold that like a champ. Damn, they won the titles back. Ain't that a bitch? I was just saying, man. They're swerving us, man. Why they had to drop the titles in the first place then? Why drop the titles in the first place? If they're just gonna win them back the next night. Aaron says, "Oh shit, they actually took the titles from them after night one." Yes, like you're not gonna give them a good run. Damn, that's fucked up. It is what it is. I was just saying that too because they've been kind of subverting our expectations lately. It's been kind of unpredictable. Everybody's expecting them to retain the titles, but they didn't. Aaron says Becky Hill turn. Hmm. She attacked Bailey. Oh, I didn't think about that. She could be the one who attacked Bailey. Yeah, you're right. Shit, I didn't think about that. Then she can go for Lyra's IC title. So this is wide open for Becky versus Lyra for the IC title. Good call. Good call. She's gonna beat the shit out of Lyra and then go for that title. I knew it. You called it, Aaron. She's coming back for that title. It makes sense. Her boyfriend's now or her husband's now a heel. Well, look at it. I mean, like I said, she still has the IC title, I believe. So let's see where they're going with this.
Yep, there it is.
She is not done. She's going back in there for some more. And they're asking what did Lyra do? She has the IC title that Becky wants, I'm assuming. This has been a very eventful run so far. As far, I mean, episode so far. Damn, that's a nice manhandle slam. That's gonna, well, damn. She'll do it again. And the crowd is chanting one more time. They're bloodthirsty tonight. They didn't love The crowd wants it one more time for another manhandle slam. And she's gonna do it too. And she's gonna do it. Oh, that's fan service for you, baby.
That crowd, man, that crowd was all over that. Aaron says it's confirmed that Becky and Seth are Paul Heyman guys. Hey, that's a good one. Yeah, they're going to be going nuts on Twitter after this show. I can see that going. We got highlight of the night.
Thank you once again for joining me tonight watching Raw After Mania. If you haven't yet, please subscribe to the All Elite Zone and the Wide World Wrestling Podcast. And of course, my personal channel, Can't Stop Productions. Follow me on Twitch as well. And the description is in the link is in the descriptions. Had a great weekend on Twitch playing WWE 2K25. If you got Twitch, please join me each weekend on Twitch. I'll be playing different games, but here lately I've been playing 2K25. Been playing the My Rise. The next one will be this Saturday, so yeah, join me.
Aaron says, so does this mean Becky is officially back full time and signed a new contract?
I assume that's what it means now. I think that's exactly what it means now, and I'm happy. I'm happy about that. WWE needs somebody like Becky Lynch. They need them Becky Lynch. And this is something that I predicted with Paul Heyman turning on both Roman and Punk and going with Seth. And what's worse about it is that he let Roman beat down. He let Roman beat down CM, and then he turned the tables and let Seth beat down Roman. I mean, that was diabolical shit right there, man. That's some diabolical shit. Made sure that CM Punk couldn't do anything. And the look in Paul's eyes whenever he did that, it was so evil.
Aaron says, I actually think that over these last 3 days, I've spent more time with you and than my own mother. WWE comes first, baby. Well, shout out to you, man. Appreciate you hanging in there with me throughout these last couple of days. It's been a wild. It was a wild weekend, man. It was awesome, totally awesome.
Look at Kofi with the pink fur on, man. What? He's like, fuck y'all. Yeah, but I bet there are some parties going down in Vegas, though, man. I ain't gonna lie. If I was in Vegas for WrestleMania weekend, I'd be lit all weekend, man. All weekend.
Sean says Becky turned heel. I knew it. Yeah, it works perfectly to what I think they're gonna do. They're putting her in position to go for the IC title. I love it. Deshaun says with SummerSlam now with now a 2 night pay-per-view, does this basically mean we got two manias? I mean, you can think of it that way. I think. I mean,
Because it's always been because I mean SummerSlam has always been a huge event. They got the big four. It's WrestleMania, it's SummerSlam, there's Survivor Series, and there's another one I'm forgetting. The Royal Rumble. So yeah, those are big four. I can go for a Snickers right now, to be honest with you. That's my sound over here. Is my TV too loud over here? Y'all let me know if it is, cause I'm trying not to let it be too loud to kind of. I don't want it to drown out my voice. But it's been a pretty good Raw so far, man. We've had sudden title change, and I think this is all leading up to Becky Lynch's chance to go for the IC title. I'm excited about that, to be honest with you. Aaron says, I feel that there are big five with the Rumble, Mania, SummerSlam, Money in the Bank. Okay, yeah, that's fair. You can count Money in the Bank because that would be a big deal. Yeah, that's fair to count Money in the Bank as one. Big five. That's absolutely fair. Well, Happy Gilmore too. I want to see that. I honestly think that Happy Gilmore is probably one of Adam Sandler's best movies, next to The Water Boy. My personal opinion, but I'm a huge fan of The Water Boy and Happy Gilmore. To me, those are two of his best movies. He's done tons of movies, but those are two. I think those are his best as far as Adam Sandler movies. Yeah, so add the Water Boy and Happy Gilmore. Yeah, that was a nice crowd last night, man. For the last weekend, that was a hell of a crowd at WrestleMania, man. That was like insane. It's beautiful though. I mean, because also, as quiet as it's kept, I am also an investor in the WWE. I have money invested in WWE personally, so when I see all those asses in seats, it gives me a good feeling. I know my money's not going to waste. I know my money's going to a good place. Being an investor, I mean, it's just it's a heartwarming feeling knowing that something that you love and that you're invested in is flourishing. Aaron says, "So glad Tiffy retained." Also, hopefully, Alexa Bliss. Oh yeah, Alexa Bliss. I didn't even think about Alexa Bliss. I mean, because she's now on Raw, I believe, isn't she? Alexa Bliss. From what I'm gathered, she's on Raw now. Either that or they're gonna leave her on SmackDown to do that Wyatt Six stuff eventually. But I don't know if they're gonna get out. I'm not sure they're gonna get a shit or get out the pot when it comes to that. So who knows? Aaron says, "Give me the New Day against Axiom." Oh shit! You know what? That is a good idea. Have them be on the main roster. Is Rexium starting tonight? I don't know. That's what I'm wondering my damn self. Because Rexium lost their titles and stand over and deliver. You know what? They could be making their debut tonight. So who knows? You could be spot on with that. Let's see where this is all going. You got to admit, the New Day look pretty cool with those titles, though. You have to admit. Also, Roxanne Perez should be on the main event roster permanently soon. Yeah, I've heard about that too. I've heard she's supposed to be making her permanent stay on Raw. Oh, so the ego is at max level right now. Xavier Woods, his ego is so huge now. Aaron says, "I miss Big E. They should put him on commentary. He would do an incredible. He would be incredible with McAfee and Cole." I agree. To be honest with you, I'll do you one better. I'm not sure if you've seen these before, but sometimes before the pay per views, they have these little vignettes. There's one with Big E where he goes to different spots wherever they're at to go eat different foods that they have in a certain town. I wouldn't mind watching, a 30-minute show with Big E traveling the world eating different food. I would love to see that. That'd be cool. They should do something and run with that. Aaron says, "Oh my God, Maxine Dupree is fine as hell." Yes, she is. Tell him, Maxine. I like that. She is assertive. You tell him, girl. The Minutemen. Wow. She called them the Minutemen. And now the chant goes. There you go. There's a Minuteman chant. All right, we got a match. We got us a match. Tozawa and Otis. And that ref got down there quick. There you go. Get in there. Uh-oh. What's going on here? I think y'all probably called it. Lights out. Rusev. Fuck yeah.
it's
It's fucking Rusev. Rusev Day. Rusev Day. Rusev Day. Fuck yeah. This is awesome. Fuck yeah. In the mortal words of JR, business is about to pick up. He's gonna go in there and destroy them all. That'd be freaking sick. I would love to see that. He could do it too. I love the Titantron they got with him with his eyes. That's freaking sick. The music is on point. Oh, this is awesome. I'm pretty sure they're gonna throw him in the DLC at some point this on the in the game. And the New Day is gone. Oh, oh! Look at that Polish hammer. Damn. The New Day split. They were out of there. Give me Otis against Rusev. Just pure meat. Aaron says, hell yeah, man. There's meaty men slapping meat. There's a lot of beef in the ring right now. Oh, that fall away slam, though. God damn. Razor Ramon would have been proud of that one. Let's go, Otis. Let's go, Otis. Oh, he just kicks him upside the head. Nice roundhouse. Oh, the kick. Rusev hasn't lost a step, man. He has not lost a step. The accolade. I love it, man. Rusev is back. Indeed, Deshaun. Rusev has made his return. And they got a Rusev Day chant. Look at Maxine. He looks amazing, man. This is going to be awesome. Wonder where they're going to go with this. I am in. Oh, let me put my phone on silent. Uh oh, here we go. I don't believe Finn. I think he got something cooking. Finn's got something cooking. Aaron says he looks in amazing shape. Yeah, he looks like a freaking machine, dude. It is insane. And he hasn't lost a step either. I'm happy. So the Raw after Mania has not disappointed so far, folks. We got the return of Rusev. We got a Becky Lynch heel turn. I mean, let's do it. Aaron says Finn is gonna cost Dom the title tonight. So Penta wins, I think. You know what? I think you may be right. I think you called it. I think you may be right about that. Oh, we got Io Sky coming out. And still your women's champion, EO Sky, the lovely EO Sky. I love me some EO Sky though. And she's become such a fan favorite, man. I love it. It's very organic. It's not manufactured.
The fans are the ones that propped her up. The fans are the ones that are pushing her. And Triple H is like, well, the fans will love you, so I think we got something here. Now, trust me, the fans weren't feeling it. Triple H would have pulled the trigger on that, her dropping that title. Because when the fans choose EO uh, EO over Bianca, and they're booing Bianca, you know EO's got something special. And we are at a commercial break. Aaron says, "Can we get a show of hands? Who thinks EO is the new mommy? Damn, she's fine." I agree, bro. You ain't gonna get no argument out of me. She's a baddie indeed. She's a winner winner chicken dinner, as they say. In fact, I mean, if you go out and search, I mean, you gotta see that woman in a bikini in a swimsuit. It is a sight to see. Aaron with the hand up. Of course, I ain't going front. I'm with you right there. She's a baddie. Skittles. I enjoy Skittles, but I'm more of a. I like my chocolate more than I like to eat. Sorted fruit snacks. I'm really more of a chocolate fan. Aaron says the funniest video of EO is from NXT. Someone said, "Oh yeah, I've seen that." Told her to go back to China, and she was like, "I'm from Japan, bitch." I remember that. I do remember that shit. It was hilarious. She had a good comeback on the. She was ready with it too. It's like I feel like that's happened to her a lot in her career though. So she had a very quick comeback for it. I remember watching that video. She's like, "I'm from Japan, beach." And why the hell would somebody even say that to her? That is like, who says shit like that in this day and age? That is somebody stuck in the freaking 1950s and go back to China. That's kind of stupid. But I do remember that. That shit was funny. Seeing what's going on Twitter. Aaron says someone who is jealous of how she is so fine and making so much money. You know what? I can't disagree. It's got to be jealousy. I don't, just hate filled jealousy. But Io shines nonetheless. That's my girl. Saturday, November 29th, Survivor Series is going to be
I can't. Oh, okay. It's 29th of November. Okay. Vegas is on fire. This was on fire this weekend, and still seems like they're still having some good time. Let's see. Aaron says Survivor Series and call this year's decent. Yeah, if you think about it, yeah, it is. The lovely EO Sky. Let's see what the champ has to say. She's so damn cute. I love EO. I love her smile. I miss Oscar though. I want Oscar to come back. Now, this would be a perfect time for Oscar to come back though. John says I'm kind of confused why Rusev came out in the tag team division stuff. Should have had a team of like Axiom debut or something. Put Rusev somewhere else in the show. I think the main reason why they did that was to make him look like more of a monster now, more of a huge threat. I think that's the main reason why they did it, to have him just go through two people and make him look like more of a threat. And it's Monday Night Raw, so things like that happen on Monday Night Raw all the time. It's like that's the way it's kind of that's kind of the way Monday Night Raw was meant to be. You know what I'm saying? Like back in the early days, like Attitude Era, early in the Attitude Era of Raw, that shit would happen all the time. You know, they would have somebody come out whenever they weren't supposed to, and just wreak havoc. So the main reason why they're doing that is to showcase Rusev's return. That's the main reason why they did it. That match was never going to happen in the first place, I don't think, or the match was gonna have a finish. But what the hell? Shit, Valkyria, Stephanie. Shit. Aaron says, "I love how Io always is smiling and happy." I do too. She has the best smile. Aaron says, "Oh shit, talk about ass. Let's go." Yeah, she has one of the cutest asses in the business, next to Bailey. So we do champion versus champion. I would not be mad at that. That'd be cool. Musty boy in the house saying, says Stephanie. Hell yeah. Deshaun says, "Oh wow. Thank you all for joining me tonight." Aaron says Stephanie got cake for days. That's right. I call her Stephanie Crocker because the woman got the cakes. I don't know if they have Betty Crocker where you're at overseas, but Betty Crocker is a cake mix. Anyway, I love Stephanie's accent too. It's just when she talks. There's something about those Latin women when they speak. It's just sends a chill up my spine. And it says nice. I understood the reference. I'm glad you understood the reference. I love Stephanie's accent. It is so sexy. Oh shit. I like it. I like this. Yes, she is the first wrestler from Chile. The first, not only the first wrestler from Chile in WWE, but the first female wrestler from Chile. That is correct. So we have Chilean and we have Japan. We have Japanese. That's cool. I'm in. Make it official. They're all booing Pierce. No boo. He just walked out. Make it official. Come on, Pierce. Aaron says, "Fuck off, Pierce. Let them fight already." Make it official, damn it. Oh, it's tonight. There we go. We got fan service, 100% all the way. Stephanie versus EO. Tyler's not on the line. It's just seeing who got the goods. Boom, there it is. Oh shit. Hello, Stephanie. And the fans are already chanting, "This is awesome," before the match even starts. That's how you know you got something. Ring that bell, ding ding. Sweet. On Monday Night Raw, folks. We're being spoiled tonight. We're being spoiled. That's what I love about professional wrestling. When you have two people in the ring that know how to do it to the best of their abilities, it becomes art. I love it. Aaron says this is the type of dream match that me and you were talking about on Saturday. That's true. That is exactly the type of match we were talking about. And they're doing it tonight. I love it. Deshaun says, "Wow, we are getting this match tonight." Yeah, we're getting spoiled, bro. We're getting spoiled tonight as fans. Deshaun says, "I didn't expect that at all. Neither did I. That was not on the card that I read or nothing. I love it. There we go. I love how their styles just complement each other. It's beautiful. I love it. And they're both working babyface. Oh, nice. Io Sky on her feet still. Let's get it, girls. Yeah, the cat calls out there, the whistling in the crowd. So I don't even think half of the men are paying attention to the match. I think half of the men are just looking at Stephanie's ass. Can't say I blame them. Aaron says, "Can this be Stephanie's trial match to see if she can handle the main roster pressure?" You know, you could be, could be, you could be onto something right there. That do because I know that does happen. Oh, a suicide dive, Io Sky. I love Io Sky's smile. She is such a bubbly. She has such a bubbly personality that I enjoy. Her and Oscar have that same kind of attitude. Oh, Stephanie is in time. Oh, Stephanie is in the air now. Oh, they are killing it, man. These ladies tonight, man. We are being spoiled tonight, folks. Got Stephanie and EO tonight. Tyler is not on neither of the Tylers are on the line. They're having a match for I guess for the same reason that Aaron just said that they're doing a kind of a trial run. That's what I'm thinking too. Aaron says because putting her against EO is a safe choice because is really good is because she is really good in a safe in the ring. That's true. Absolutely true. It is a safe bet. I think it's like you said. I think they're doing like a trial run to see if she fits. I mean, as you can see, I mean, she is doing a bang up job. I think she'll do well on Raw. I mean, I say bring it on. Let's do it.
The T-shirt that buttons itself. Really?
But I think whenever you put these two together, they're making magic, and right now they're killing it. And I actually have to still go back and watch Stand and Deliver. I haven't got a chance to sit down and watch Stand and Deliver yet. Aaron says, if you worked for WWE, would you what brand would you put Julia on? Oh, that's a good question. Shit. Uh I'll probably put her on SmackDown. That's what yeah, she'd probably be a SmackDown girl. They can use a little help on SmackDown with the ladies. Aaron says Stand and Deliver was solid. It was a solid show. Highly recommended. Women's ladder match because oh my word. I'm definitely gonna go back and I'm probably gonna do that tonight after I get off the air. Probably gonna go back and look at Stand and Deliver because I meant to sit down and watch it, but if the weekend was so crazy, I didn't have time to sit down and watch. I heard great things about it though. Here we go. We are back to action. Aaron says it was on quiet early. I imagine it was on pretty early for you. Yeah, because you got to stay up to watch it. I forgot because your time is way different from ours. Oh, look at these women! Look at these women work the ring. Like this is amazing. Oh, Io coming out of the sky, the missile drop kick. You get it, Io. Io hit that drop kick flush. Yeah, she has the crowd in the palm of her hand right now. Uh oh. I think Io's ready to end this one. Oh, she's on top. Io's ready to go. She's ready to take it home. Stephanie moves out of the way. Io lands on her feet. I love it. Oh, Stephanie worked that knee. That was smart work. That's a smart work, though. Smart work. Kick out. There she go. Aaron says Stand and Deliver was on 6 p.m. for me because it was on like 10 a.m. Oh, okay. I see. 10 a.m. So damn, that's pretty early. That's the thing. I'm not a morning dude. I'm not a morning dude, man. I usually if I have to wake up to watch it in the morning, I'm probably not gonna watch it. I'm probably gonna watch the replay later on in the day. Depending on what it is, depending on what the card is, I think. If it's a banger, if it's a banger of a card, I might wake up and watch it. Aaron says it was on before Mania Saturday. Oh, okay. It was on before Mania. Yeah, I'm gonna sit down and probably watch it tonight. Stand and Deliver. I was gonna watch it last weekend, but things were insane in a good way. Oh, back body drop or a back suplex. I mean, Stephanie setting up. Oh, look at that ass. God damn. And it bounces too. My God. Oh shit. Booker T would have had a heart attack. That is right. Damn, that's an amazing ass. I have to say, I cannot get over how amazing that ass is. Whew. Yes, indeed. I love that move too. And she knows exactly what she's doing when she does that move. She knows what she's doing. And the crowd want to see it one more time. I love the crowd was wanting to see that ass one more time. That was hilarious. Oh, nice move. Stephanie almost had her right there. Now Io's starting to think right now. He's like, oh shit. What have we got here? That was sweet. Oh, oh, damn. Oh, we got a kick out. Yeah, I agree. She is crushing it so far. Hell yeah. I like to see more of Stephanie on the main roster. I'd like to see a lot more of that. Oh, there he is. There she is. I mean, oh, they're going back and forth now. Oh, nice German suplex from EO. That was a sick German suplex. And says, me and you have said it multiple times this weekend. The women's division is the best division in the world. I agree, man. They got probably one of the most solid divisions in the professional wrestling business. I will go to my grave saying I'll die on that hill saying that. That is absolutely true. Damn, nice shot. Nice camera angle with the Stephanie on the top rope. Got right up in there. Oh, I set up for a Spanish fly. Here we go. Oh, shit. Careful. Oh, they did it perfectly. Beautiful Spanish fly. Aaron says, "Bro, Stephanie's first match on the main roster, and is getting a fight forever chant. Exactly. She's doing something right. They're saying this is awesome before the match even started. So people were just excited about this one. Oh shit, who is that? Is that Roxanne? Roxanne Perez comes and fucks the match up. Of course. Aaron, you did call that. You totally did. Aaron's calling it a lot tonight. She is looking gorgeous, by the way. Oh, Julia. We were just talking about Julia. Yeah, she is looking fire. I guess they're on the Raw now. I guess Julia and Roxanne are on Raw now. I like it. Oh shit! Here goes Rita. Get down there, honey. You get down there, girl. Oh, there you go, mommy. There you go. We have a hell of a fight going down right now. Rita Ripley just came out and is face to face with Julia. This is fucking sick. Damn, she got a nice shiner on her. And the crowd's chanting, "You fucked up." Look at this, Julia and Rita face to face. This is sick. This is awesome. This is a post. That's a poster right there. Aaron said Julia versus Rita, another goddamn dream match. I'm telling you, man. The wrestling gods are listening upon us. That's getting man. That's coming down the line. It's got to. Stephanie Valkyrie making a little appearance. Julia and Roxanne coming through. I'm thinking that Roxanne and Julia, they're gonna be mainstays on Raw. Now, what's she gonna do with EO? Aaron says, "Give me an NXT invasion." Yeah, like 2K25 with Mutiny. That's what they do in the My Rise of 2K25. So far, if you've been watching along on Twitch, NXT has been taken over in WWE on the My Rise, the Rise of Tony Showtime. And once again, I will be on Twitch this weekend playing some more WWE 2K25. It's funny that you mentioned the NXT invasion because I've been playing 2K25 on Twitch, and I'm right in the middle of an NXT invasion. So it's funny you say that. CM Punk making his way through. He looks just so defeated right now, man. That's crazy. And you think back, man, this weekend he was all smiles. Now look at him now. It's crazy. And then Jey Uso will be heard from tonight. The newly crowned heavyweight champion of the world. Of the world, Craig. If anybody knows that reference, you get a star. Cody Rhodes in this commercial is hilarious. Aaron says, I was thinking back to when Triple H and Shawn Michaels was running NXT. I think, yes, Shawn Michaels is still running NXT. I think him and Booker T are doing a lot of stuff backstage as far as NXT and a lot of the talent coming in. Because there's some of the talent that comes from Booker's promotion. Booker has his own promotion as well. But Raw's been pretty good tonight, man. We got to see a Becky Lynch heel turn. Man, I'm wondering where they're going with that because with Lyra still having the IC title, I mean, it's easy for them just to book that. You know what I'm saying? It's easy. Aaron says, but I'm interested in Julia and Perez tag team. That would be fire though, and like I said, I mean, I think their mainstays on Raw now. Uh, and we were just discussing where they would put Julia. I said SmackDown, but I guess Triple H had different things in mind. But I want to see where this goes, though. I mean, it's a fun time to be a fan of wrestling. To be honest with you, I'm pretty sure Twitter's gonna be a buzz about it all too. I'm actually gonna after I get done, I'm probably gonna see what all's being said. That's the thing. I really don't spend a lot of time on Twitter because it is like it can get super toxic. You know, let me get this out of the way because it can get super toxic. So I usually I'm on Twitter like probably once a week to be honest with you. Aaron says they should have had Jordan Grace show up. Well, I mean that's a good point. That's a pretty good point actually. I would have been a lot. Damn, I can't even dispute that one. You got a good point. But in reality, I think Ray would be so proud of Dom. In all seriousness, forgetting kayfabe, I think Ray would be pretty proud of Dom. I'm just seeing, I just saw noticed Dom just flashed by. Just thought I'd say that about Dom. Very random. That's Mama Oos. That's Rakishi. Look at little Jay. I love the whole story of Jay. Man, it's a good story. Aaron says this crowd going to go nuts when Jay comes out. Yep. Riley says that was all amazing. The women's division in WWE is getting stacked. Yeah, we were talking about that all weekend. How WWE is probably has the best division in wrestling, hands down. You can't deny it, really. Riley says, "I don't know about you, but I've been loving this Raw episode. Me too, man. This is a damn good episode, and they've definitely delivered on the surprises. You got the return of Rusev. I mean, come on, that alone is it. That alone takes the night for me. That's the moment of the night in my book. I do love how Jay pulled out some of Gunther's tricks, though. That was pretty cool. You got to see a Uso bomb. Riley says, now Julie is officially a heel with Roxanne. Yeah. And I think that they're going to be mainstays on Raw from what I'm seeing. So I am all the way in when it comes to that. Hell yeah. Thank you all for watching along with us tonight. And to those that pop in and pop out, and to those who watch the replays after Raw, we appreciate it all here at the Wild World Wrestling Podcast. Every single one of you. Much love. Make sure you've subscribed to the Wide World Wrestling Podcast and also the All Elite Zone, the sister channel of the Wide World Wrestling Podcast. And of course, my personal channel, Can't Stop Productions, Mr. Jacobs. And also follow me on Twitch. I will be on Twitch this weekend, Mr. Jacobs 420. I'll be playing some more WWE 2K25. We had a great time last weekend on Twitch. Come join me next weekend for more of that, for more good times, great content, some awesome gameplay. Only on Twitch and also on YouTube. So Jay making his way out. Aaron says only two people has tapped out Gunther. It's Jay and Elioff. Yeah, that's true. That is true. Rice says even though I'm not really a fan of Jey Uso, I must say there was a good video package. That was a sweet video package. His whole story was right there. That was well done, man. Well done. That's what I'm saying, man. The production value has gone up so much over the years. I do love Jay's side plates though. His side plates are pretty cool too. He got them done as soon as he won the belt. Look at the kid with him. That's gonna be in his memory bank for the rest of his life. He got to dance with Jey Uso. That's cool. But yeah, now the question is, who's gonna be coming after Jay's title? Could they be doing like a rubber match, a rebound match? Have going to go for the title again, or is it gonna be somebody totally different? Let's see what happens. And Pat is officially on the announce table yeeting. Hell yeah, he is. But you gotta admit though, this is some of the most fun that Michael Cole has had in years. Whenever Jey Uso comes out, you can tell he's having real fun. That's no act. You can tell Michael Cole is actually enjoying himself. Flipping on my words tonight. I think that's all the matches that they had on the card. I'm not sure. Hold on, let me look. Because let's see, I think Cena's supposed to come out. Well, he already did that. Never mind. Seth's supposed to come out. I think that's all the matches they had. Hmm. I'm sure it's not all the matches they had on the show tonight, but from what I'm looking at,
But yeah, let's see.
Yeah, I don't know if they have any more matches tonight. I think they do have a few more matches because
From all I see, it they have Seth Rollins coming out
because I think they're gonna go for like an hour, for like a 2 hours, 2.5 hour show.
So I'm not sure where they're going with this because it doesn't have any more matches on the card.
Well, maybe I hope there are some more matches. I don't know. Anyway, Aaron says he is just loving his life and his job again. I agree, man. Which is nice. It's very nice. I love to see. I love to see that though. You can actually tell Michael's having fun. Deshaun says, "Here comes the Yeet Man." Hell yeah. Aaron says, "Only been on for 2 hours or so far. It's normally 3 hour show." Well, nowadays, I mean, they can cut the show off anytime they want. Since it's on Netflix, it can go for like an hour. It can go for 2 hours and 30 minutes or 3 hours. So who knows? With them being on Netflix, they have total control of that, not the network.
Aaron says it started at 1 a.m. for you. Damn. And it's currently 2:43.
Damn.
See, that's what I'm saying. You gotta stay up to watch it, man. That's dedication.
We're gonna hit the music one more time. One more again. You gotta love the fan service, though. I mean, because Vince McMahon wouldn't have did all this. He's like, move on with the show. We got a show to do. That's what he would have done. But I love how Triple H. He knows what's up. Triple H knows that the fans are out there having fun, and it's like as long as they're having fun, we're gonna keep the party going. Why not? All right, let the man talk, y'all. They damn they. Aaron says, I don't know what sleep is anymore. So it's fine. Yeet. That was impressive. He made Gunther tap out. You gotta admit that's quite impressive. Sami Zayn. Oh, I knew it. I knew Sami was going to come after that belt. He's coming after that title. I'm telling you. He's going to congratulate him and all that. I'm telling you, he's going to. Something's cooking with Sammy. If anybody saw on Twitter, Sammy congratulated him on Twitter. Yes, Sami Zayn. This is perfect though. This could lead up to him and Jay and Sammy for the title. Backlash. Who knows?
Gosh, Bailey, stop it. Bailey, hush. Bailey, stop it.
Aaron says he haven't been since. Yeah, that's true. He hasn't been around since Chamber.
Bailey, stop it.
Aaron's feeling oozy.
Bailey, hush.
You hush. Sorry, my dog's being a little diva over here. Anyway, I think Sam is going for that title though. Molly says Sammy versus Jay at Backlash. That could be where we're going with this. Aaron says bring out mommy for Jay. I forgot they did have a thing going on. Aaron says Jay and Sammy going to the Waffle House after the show. Confirmed. I can fuck with the Waffle House my damn self, man. I love me some Waffle House. I still think Sammy's got something going on. I think he wants that title. I just have man. They said we're gonna turn on him, man. I just got the feeling that Sammy's about to turn on Jay. I don't know why. I just got that feeling like event. It's something going down. And when he got oh shit, when he gets off that corner, he's gonna get hit. Sammy's gonna hit him. Sammy's gonna fucking hit him. I swear to God, I thought Sammy was gonna hit him, bro. Sammy was in position to do a haluva kick. Oh, it's Jimmy coming out. His brother. I swear I thought Sammy was about to give Jay a haluva kick, man. Big Jim wants the Waffle House too. I can fuck with the Waffle House, man. I love the Waffle House. They did their five. That's cool. I thought, man, I thought Sammy was finna turn on because he was in the position to give him a perfect haluva kick. That's a nice crowd, though, man. Look at that crowd. I swear, I thought Sammy was about to turn on him. So is Jimmy no longer Yeet? Is no longer no Yeet? Aaron, I think that he's officially a Yeet man now. I think so. It's safe to say. Yeah, I'm happy for Jay though, man. He does deserve it. He worked hard for it. I'll give him that. Raw recap. Oh, they just cut the camera. They just shut him off. Aaron says, "So glad they didn't turn Sammy heel. I really like him as a face." I agree, man. I thought they were good. I thought I for sure thought he was going to give him a haluva kick whenever Jay was on the corner. Good question. What a dick. Wally says, "I don't get what that segment was supposed to accomplish. Uh, it further nothing story wise. Jay, it means basically a celebration. You know, they always do that once if somebody wins the title. They always do a celebration. It's like they always do that. They've done that since the beginning of time, since they started doing that stuff. I mean, of course, I think you would know that, Riley. If you've watched the product all the time. Like after somebody wins a belt, there's usually a ceremony. It's usually a segment with the newly crowned champion talking to the crowd. You know, that's a staple kind of. You know, once you win the title, and Aaron says Cross is so over right now. Yeah. Yeah, that does puzzle me. Like, why is Karrion Cross so invested in AJ Styles? Why? The WWE Unreal. I'm gonna be watching this. Hmm. Yeah, I'm gonna check out WWE Unreal. That looks pretty cool. Aaron says that WWE Unreal looks pretty good coming up Netflix. It's coming on Netflix this summer. Yeah, I'm interested in watching that. I'm gonna watch it definitely. Is Dominic coming out? I think he has a defense tonight. Penta, yeah, yeah. We got Penta and Dom. All right, we got us a nice match going with Dom and Penta. Riley says I'm really starting to get invested into this Cross and AJ feud. It's interesting. It is interesting, and I'm wondering why the hell is Cross so invested in AJ Styles? Why? You know. Riley says I'm way more invested into AJ Styles cross than I am in anything that Jay is doing. Eating for 30 minutes doesn't do squat. Hey man, I mean it's your opinion. There are thousands of others that beg to differ. Oh yeah, they're gonna want a rematch. Rise War bringing that back. Aaron says AJ and Cross, I'm pretty sure faced each other in TNA years ago. I think you're right about that. I think they have. That's when yeah, I think you're correct about that because Karrion Cross was in TNA. Oh, what we got going on here? Gunther. Gunther's out here. Oh, this is leading up to Gunther losing his damn mind. That'd be funny. Why is he yelling at Michael? What did Michael do? Why is Gunther yelling at Michael? Well, don't stand up, Michael. Damn, you're just gonna bring him over there. Don't you touch it. Don't you touch Michael. Oh, he pushed Pat. He attacked Michael. He's putting Michael to. Oh, there you go, Pat McAfee. Is that Pat? Yeah, Pat McAfee jumped in. Gunther and Pat McAfee. Oh shit! Here we go. Aaron says, "Let's go." Riley. Oh my God. He's got Pat. He's got Pat. He's got Pat. Oh shit. Oh, mayhem is broken out. Pat is out, man. Gunther knocked Pat the fuck out. He's at. Oh, Pat's face is turning blue. Pat's face is turning. Yeah, he is out of there. I think Gunther just killed Pat on national TV, folks. Damn, let him go. You're gonna kill the dude. He is turning purple. Yeah, Gunther is snapped. This has made him snap. And the crowd's saying "fuck you, Gunther." Riley says Gunther is a different type of heel now. Oh my God, I love it. That's what we need to see. Needs to be a threat. But why is he coming in and attack the commentary? What the hell was that about? And the crowd's like, he's still tapped out. All right, Pat's up and walking, folks. He's alive. He's alive. Aaron says because they both love Jey Uso. Oh, okay, that does make sense. And they start choking about him tapping out. Okay, that does make sense. They were doing that. Yeah, Gunther choked the shit out of Pat though, man. And I've been in a rear naked chokehold. Those are serious moves. And I put one on people. Those are not fun and very effective, by the way. Yeah, he choked the shit out of Pat though, for real. That was a real deal right there. Look at that, I got commercial free. And Pat can barely get back there. Yeah, I think that really fucked Pat up, man, because he was turning purple. That really messed him up. But you gotta admit though, man, Pat was looking out for Michael Cole though, man. I'll give it to Pat. He took one for the team. You gotta give Pat some love right there, man. He took a bullet for Michael Cole. Yeah, Pat's seriously hurt. Wow, we still got Dominic Mysterio versus Penta. And Riley says, I guess Michael Cole is doing double duty now. I guess so. We gotta give it to Pat McAfee, man. He took a bullet for Michael Cole, man. I salute that man. But so you can cut away. How long you gonna stay on Pat McAfee? I like how that came off pretty random. Well, damn. I mean, that was pretty unexpected. Aaron says Pat and Cole. has a legit friendship as well. Also, Pat has definitely been hit harder. Yeah, that's true. Definitely been hit harder than that. This isn't the first time he's been knocked out. Let's just put it that way. Being a kicker on an NFL team, you're gonna get hit a lot, and you're gonna get knocked out a lot too. So, yeah, I'm pretty sure he's been, his body's gone through a lot of that stuff. But you gotta give it to Pat, man. He took one for Michael Cole. Because if Pat didn't step in, man, Michael Cole would have been the one had been stretchered out. That was a stiff forearm he gave. He gave him. That crowd went nuts whenever he attacked Pat, man. That crowd lost their mind. Oh, put these back on right quick. So Michael Cole, who's gonna take over then? Michael Cole has a good point, man. He should be able to have fun and chill out and hang doing commentary. That's what I'm talking about, Michael. You tell him. Aaron says, yes, Michael Cole has got some fucking balls, my man. Michael Cole is now the baby face of the of the night. All right, Joe's coming in. Michael Cole's stepping back in. That's what I'm talking about. Michael Cole, he's like, fuck that. I'm not gonna let this asshole throw me away from my fucking job that I love. I'm doing my shit. That's what I'm talking about, Michael. Michael does have some balls on him. They're starting the Michael Cole chant. The Michael Cole, Michael Cole. I love it. They're starting the Michael Cole chant, man. Oh, we've never in the history of Michael Cole working there have never had him have his own chant. I don't think, but now as a baby faced at least, they've called him an asshole a few times. I do remember the fans calling Michael Cole an asshole a few times. Aaron says Gunther is just jealous that Michael Cole is undefeated at WrestleMania. He is undefeated at WrestleMania. I didn't even fucking think about that. He is undefeated there. All right, now we got Dom Mysterio versus Penta for the IC title. That's a good one. Good call, Aaron. I didn't even think about Michael Cole being undefeated at Mania, but that's a true fact. And folks, thank you for joining me this evening here in the chat as well. And those watching at home, please subscribe if you haven't yet to the Wide World Wrestling Podcast, the All Elite Zone, the sister channel of the Wide World Podcast, and of course my personal channel, Can't Stop Productions, Mr. Jacobs. And I'm also on Twitch. I will be on Twitch this weekend. I was on Twitch last weekend. We had a blast WrestleMania weekend. Come join us next weekend on Twitch, Mr. Jacobs 420.
But yeah, we got
Dom Mysterio versus Penta for the IC title now. Deshaun says Gunther is a madman now. I like that though. I figured that this was going to happen. That's what was going to happen is that he was just going to lose his damn mind after losing the title, and that's exactly what's going down. Aaron says, "Will you be live for SmackDown as well?" Yeah, it should be live on. Yeah, we should be live for Friday. We'll be on the air Friday for SmackDown. If Connor's not here, I'll probably be doing it solo. But Connor should be back by Friday. But yeah, we'll be doing a SmackDown as well. Thanks for watching along with us at home. Those who have stopped by to say what's up, those who have stopped by to see what's going on, thank you all. All right, you got Penta versus Dom Mysterio for the IC title. Aaron says, "Everyone hit the Penta walk." That isn't an infectious little walk, you know. You gotta kind of slow. That's the thing, though, man. WWE, they know how to package Penta, man. They know how to market him. When he was in AEW, the first thing I would have thought of was like, well, we need to start selling some Penta masks. They never sold any Penta masks. Penta masks was never on sale until he got to WWE. Or if you bought it like on pro wrestling tees. I think you can buy. I think you would have been able to buy a mask off pro wrestling tees, but AEW never sold one. This ought to be a good match. And Dom, as quiet as this kid, man, Dom was really kicking ass WrestleMania weekend. I'll give him his flowers. He stole the match, true enough, but he was doing his thing throughout the match. Let's just be honest about that. And Michael Cole is right. They shouldn't have to be worried about being attacked. They should be able to have fun and say what the hell they want to say on the microphone. I love how Michael came back out. He came back out to do his job. I love that. He's like, I'm not gonna let some asshole stop me from doing my job that I care about and love. He has a good point about LeBron and Stephen A. Davis, what's going on, man? Thanks for tuning in tonight. Davis says, I have a feeling Penta is going to win. I do too, man. I really do too. It'd be nice to have Penta have the IC title, and he just got there. All right, the bill is wrong. We are down to Penta versus Dom for the IC title. Aaron says, as if I was Michael Cole every week, I would come out and tell Gunther to suck suck a dick just cause just cause him what she's well. I mean, that's what I'm saying though. Michael Cole is right. He should be able to go. He should be able to say what the hell he wants to say on the microphone. He's a commentator. That's his job. His job is to talk. You know, it's like right now. My duty is to talk. If I was quiet the whole time, nobody would watch. But yeah, I mean, Michael Cole should be able to go out there and say what he wants to say without being attacked. That was bullshit. But shout out to Pat McAfee. He did take a bullet for Michael Cole though, man. So Deshaun says, I just remember we still have Punk. Yep, Punk still got to come out. I gotta admit, Joe's doing a pretty good job. Doing a pretty good job as far as commentary. So I don't have anything against him. Brenda, what's going on, Brenda? Thank you for tuning in tonight. Brenda says, "Me and Michael think you guys are doing a great job on the podcast. Thank you. I'm doing the best I can. Shout out to Connor and his family. Still in Vegas, enjoying the festivities out there." Aaron says they are fans as well. Yeah, that's true. Just like all of us. But be thankful it was Pat who took it. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying, man. I mean, Pat took one for the team right there. Musty Boy says, I pull you up right there. Musty Boy says, "I've always liked Joe, but I wish he would smell musty." Oh man, never a dull moment with you, man. Never a dull moment with Musty Boy. But yeah, I think Joe's doing a great job so far. You know, I have no problem with Joe being on the microphone. But yeah, I think let's see, Seth. Yeah, Seth has to come out next. I think he's going to be after this. He should be after. I think so because he has a lot of explaining to do. Lucy. Brenda says, "Mr. Jacobs, hope you've had a great Easter yesterday. You and your family. We had a pretty good Easter. Thank you so much." Musty Boy says, "Who doesn't love a good Musty Boy?" I mean, Riley says, "Who doesn't love a good Musty Boy?" Oh man. Riley says, "Yeah, we need an explanation from Heyman." A good point, brother. Good point. Aaron says Pat has the ring trainer because of the matches. Yeah, that's true. He does have the ring trainer because the match he had. He's had also apparently got in the ring in the studio. That's cool. I didn't know he had a ring in the studio. Oh yeah, yeah, I did. Yeah, I did. Yeah, I did. I remember watching this show and I saw that. Yeah, because Pat McAfee had a match with Adam Cole back in the day, not too long. Well, before he went back to before Adam Cole went to AEW. When Adam Cole was in NXT, they had a match. Brenda says, "Mr. Jacobs, keep up the great work tonight on the podcast." Thank you so much, Brenda. Much love to you. Hope you're enjoying Raw tonight. Everybody in the chat, everybody watching along, thank you so much. Hope you're enjoying Raw this evening. That's Carlito sitting out or standing out there. That's cool. That's my Carlito impression. It's very fast. Talks like this. It's pretty cool. There we go. Penta got a little offense going. Ooh, that was a nice sling blade. And I'm not a fan of the sling blade. I don't like that move, but Penta does a great sling blade. Well, the handstand on the top rope with a kick. Aaron says Adam Cole versus broke ass Corbin in Austin Theory. So altogether, they're three. Yeah, yep, you are correct about that. Oh, Dom with the reversal. A tilt-a-whirl Michinoku driver. Hell yeah. Dom just hit a tilt-a-whirl Michinoku driver. That was sick. That's what I'm saying, man. People sleep on Dom, but he's improved a lot over the years. A tilt-a-whirl Michinoku driver. That was insane. Aaron says, I think Finn cost Dom. That's what I'm thinking too. I think Finn's gonna come out here and do something. And Penta kicks out. Yeah, because Finn's right out there, right on the side. Yeah, Michael Cole is asking them to let him know what's going on with Pat whenever they can. Yeah, Pat was real deal. He was hurt, man. He looked pretty. That was pretty serious. Took one for the team. Oh, nice chop from Penta. Nice Hurricane Rana. Penta's a, Penta's feeling it. The Mexican Destroyer. And Dom sold it like a champ too. What a Raw we have tonight, man. This Raw has been pretty damn good. Oh, and Dom was smart enough to roll out of the ring. He was smart enough to get out of that ring. Actually, I have Penta's picture right there. It's Penta's picture. He autographed it. I totally forgot I had Penta's autograph picture. Like right about there. JD. Oh shit. Aaron said JD. Holy shit. He's gonna steal this match. Oh, they just stole the match. Dominic retains. Brenda says, make sure you watch the NFL draft, Mr. Jacobs. What's your favorite WrestleMania? What was your favorite WrestleMania match? Well, what is your favorite WrestleMania match of all time? Hope you had a wonderful night. Thank you so much. Appreciate it. I think I will check out the NFL draft. And my favorite WrestleMania match of all time. That's a good one. Probably Bret Hart and Stone Cold Steve Austin, WrestleMania 13. Whenever whenever Bret Hart turned heel. That's one of my favorites, if not my favorite. That was a damn good match. The Judgment Day is riding high tonight, man. Shout out to all you in the chat, man. Thank you all for joining me tonight. Much love to you all. Oh, yeah, I got my Austin 316 hoodie on. Yeah. Let's check out the fit. Adam, I don't know why I said Adam. Aaron says, I'm younger, so mine is Edge versus Mick Foley, WrestleMania 22. That was a tough match to watch, too, man. I remember that match. That's when Edge speared Foley into the flaming table. That was a sick match. Hell yeah. That sticks out in my mind as well. Hey, if I was Pat McAfee, I'd be pressing some charges, talking to my lawyer, seeing how much millions I can get about this dude. Man, 'cause I know you got money. You were just a champion, so I'm gonna sue for a few million. That's what I'm gonna do. Damn me, for real, man. Let me be in that same position. I would have sued the pants off of Gunther. He would have been wrestling for me by the time we got done with me and my lawyer. He would have been paying me. Yeah, Riley. JD has returned. He was out for a little bit due to his rib injury that he had suffered not too long ago. When he did that spot over the top rope, and he landed kind of weird up against the announce table, and it cracked his ribs, messed him up pretty bad. So he was out for a while. I think now we have Seth coming out now and Paul Heyman. Aaron says, but my favorite match of all time is Ray versus Eddie. SummerSlam. Hell yeah. Custody of Dominic. Dominic Manho Dom. Manho Dom. I get the feeling you don't like Dirty Dom. Just tell us how you really feel, Aaron. Look at Seth and the yellow. Look at Paul. But yeah, we got Seth freaking Rollins coming out. I don't think we're gonna get an explanation, but yeah, you know what? I changed my mind on that. I think we probably will get an explanation from Paul. It probably is gonna be an explanation. Aaron says, I mean, this motherfucker went from Rita to Liv, tried to go back to Liv, tried to go back to Rita, and got his ass riptide. That's true though. That did happen. That did happen. You are accurate about that, Aaron. He's a he's a flip flopper. That's what he is. And the only reason why he's hanging around Liv is because Rita won't take him back. That's true. You got a point. They're gonna replay the assault. And then Gunther comes out there all butthurt. It's like, you're laughing at me. It's not funny. Don't you laugh at me. You know, I'm a clown to you now. You joke about me tapping out. Don't laugh. Yeah, but you see that crowd whenever Pat McAfee jumped in? They were all on their feet then. They're like, oh shit. Aaron says we have witnessed attempted murder on live TV. It's not the first time WWE. It's not the first time WWE had attempted murder on their television. It's certainly not going to be the last time that you're going to see attempted murder, but it's certainly not the first time. Yeah, but Gunther was choking the shit out of Pat McAfee. Deshaun says, "I hope Gunther comes back out and takes out Cole." Deshaun enjoyed the attack. I would have kicked him right in the face. He would have let go then. I bet you anything, you would have put a boot in his face. Gunther would have let go. Aaron says it seems like since the UK tour, the US crowd has been more vocal. Yeah, I've noticed that myself. Like they're now competing with the crowds overseas. You got to now. I mean, the crowds overseas have set a bar now. I mean, you think about it, especially the crowds in the UK, because the UK they love their wrestling and they are very vocal about it. So yeah, I mean, now I think the bar has been set right now, and America's trying to catch up because they brought back the meter that noise meter for WrestleMania. Here we go. Now Seth Rollins is making his come out, is coming out after the deplorable acts done by Seth Rollins. The deplorable acts done by Paul Heyman, which is something that I called. I called Paul Heyman turning on Roman and CM Punk months ago. I called that a long time ago. Aaron says the crowds in the UK and outside of the US are so much more invested than US crowds. Yeah, I've noticed that, and and thing is, here's why, because they don't get it a lot. They don't get that. It's not often, or it's not every single year that they go overseas. They don't usually do that all the time. So when they take a special European tour, that's a huge deal, and the people will show up in droves, and and they will be vocal about how they feel about things because they don't get to see it all the time. Like they go to Scotland, and the fans are cheering their asses off. They went to they went in Puerto Rico, and the Puerto Rican crowd were going nuts. They were in freaking Greece, I mean not Greece, Rome, and the fans were just insane. I mean, and that's what I'm saying. Like the American crowd, we're used to seeing it because they travel all over the U.S. But when they go overseas and do it, that's when you see us. That's when you see the people come from all over. Because it's rare. It's very rare that they get to see that in person. So when they come to town, hell yeah, everybody coming out. Because I can't remember the last time they had a European tour. It's a few years back, I think, because they don't go there every year. Deshaun is a question for Aaron. He asked, "Did you go to the Raw UK show?" That's a good question. Aaron says, "Yes, I completely agree. Yes, I completely agree because that's why I feel if they done a WrestleMania in London, which is a good idea, the crowd would be insane. Yeah, I agree. If they brought WrestleMania to London, oh my god, the whole city would be there. Everybody and their mother would be there. In Clash of the Castle 2002, in Cardiff. Let's see, was our first live show in over 20 years. Exactly. That's what I'm saying. Like it's been a while since they did live shows like that in over the seas in the UK and everything. So when they come out, the people will come out. So whenever WWE's in town, the people will be coming out because it's very rare that they get to see it in person. Aaron answers the question that Deshaun asks. He says, "No, I'm not from London, so I wasn't able to go." There's your answer, Deshaun. But yeah, I mean, I think it's cool because yeah, you're right because it's been a long time since they actually did a live show from there. So when they do, the people will show up for sure. We got CM Punk chant going. He's acting just like the Tribal Chief now. You see this? He's acting just like Roman, and it's back to the hard cam. If they're gonna chant, do it in unison. There's one side saying RTC, and the other side starting at that 2 seconds later. I mean, if you're gonna chant, do it at the same time. Aaron says because we normally only get house shows. Yeah, that's true. We only normally get house shows, but not televised shows or pay per views. That's true because they do a lot of house shows, but it's very rare that you get tours that they do where it's televised. Why are they why are they censoring? It's on Netflix. Okay, there it goes. They're not okay. That wasn't censored. The crowd was saying "fuck you." I love how he's standing right in the middle of the WWE the logo. He's standing right in the middle of it. I love how he's doing that. I think that's very symbolic. There he goes. CM Punk. I knew he was coming out. Aaron says, I actually went to see AEW Dynamite show in Cardiff. That crowd was nuts. We loved Will Osprey. Hell yeah, that's some cool shit right there, Aaron. That is cool. I've never actually went. that's the thing. I've been to a ton of WWE shows, but I've never went to an AEW show. Not yet. Not yet, at least. Oh, somebody hit somebody. Here we go. And he's scratching. He's clawing. He should be beating the shit out of Paul. But it's not the first time that Paul turned on Punk. Come on, let's think about that. So Cardiff. Okay, gotcha. Cardiff. I kept on saying Cardiff. 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 Is Roman coming out? Is Roman going to come out? Let me know in the chat. Do you think Roman's going to come out or not? Should he come out? Oh, the show's over. That ended the show right there. That's a nice clip. That's the way. That's a nice way to end the show, though. I like that. That is cool. Yeah. Hmm. Oh shit. Where's Roman at though? There he is. I was about to say, is Roman not gonna come out? Aaron says, "Oh, OTC is here. Yes, she is. You got some explaining to do. He should come from behind. Roman should come from behind. I would have came from behind. There we go. Somebody hit somebody. He gonna hit with a spear. He ought to fuck Paul up. Aaron says, yes, get fucked, Heyman. And Superman punched the Heyman. Holy shit. What the fuck, says Aaron? Indeed. Give Paul Heyman a spear. Hell yeah. He's earned it. Spear him. Oh, who was that? Braun Breaker. Holy shit. What the fuck was that? Is Braun Breaker a hired gun or something? What the fuck? Oh, he had CM. He's like a hired gun. Okay, I see what's going on. Aaron says, now you see why I said holy shit. Breaker, Breaker, and Rollins are teaming up together. What the fuck? And Paul Heyman is managing them. Could you imagine Braun being a Paul Heyman guy? Shit, he's not done. Oh, that hurt him right there. Smack, just hitting him right there. Hurt him. He's going for a spear. Oh, right through the timekeeper's wing. And that's the thing, though. I mean, Braun and Roman both have a history in football. That's the cool thing too. They both have a history in playing football. Aaron says, "I am all for this team." And if you remember, Heyman was in Braun's corner in NXT last. Yeah, that's true. Musty Bush says Rollins and Breaker together now. Wow, hell yeah, this is insane, man. I can't wait to see where this is going. Got stump number one on CM Punk, and second stump going to Roman. Man, Seth is on a mission. Seth Rollins is on a fucking mission, and yeah, that was a great ending, Musty Boy. Hell yeah. Oh, CM Punk and Roman both laid out. Paul Heyman standing over with Braun Breaker. Man, that was incredible. That was incredible. Holy shit. Okay, folks. Oh my God, what a Raw! What a Monday Night Raw that was. Ugh. Got the return. Ugh. Got the return of Sammy. But well, let me say one thing, man. That ending was amazing. What a Monday Night Raw, folks. I am happy to have done this with you tonight. We will be back on Friday night for the SmackDown reaction. Thank you all for joining me this evening. If I'm going to rate this, I'm going to give it. I haven't done this in a while, but I'm going to give Raw a solid 10. I've done it in a long time. Hope Pat McAfee's okay. But yeah, man, I enjoyed this one. And WrestleMania weekend was awesome. The Raw after Mania was incredible. And yeah, we will see you back here for SmackDown on Friday night. Thank you all in the chat for joining me tonight. Thank you all that stopped by to watch. Thank you all for joining me this evening. Please subscribe if you haven't yet to the White World Wrestling Podcast, All Elite Zone, and of course my personal channel, Can't Stop Productions, Mr. Jacobs. And also, I will be on Twitch this weekend once again. I was on Twitch last weekend. We had a blast, had fun. So if you're free, come join me on Twitch this weekend. I will be playing W2K25. The link to my Twitch channel is in the description of this video. But yeah, thank you all for joining me. Aaron says uh, that show gets a 8.5 out of 10 from me. Just wish more debuts and returns. I understand that, brother. We're probably gonna see more on SmackDown. But yeah, for the All Elite Zone and for Connor, for everybody here, I'd like to thank you for watching. I've been Mr. Jacobs. You've been awesome. Peace.